Oh, sorry. Hi guys, welcome to another edition of How to Draw. This episode I'm going to be drawing a Star Wars character. This is going to be Darth Vader. And again, do excuse the train that is just passing. I do live next door to a train station, so I suppose that's why there is often trains going by. Certainly. Now he has a very large little finger and one less finger than he should have, which is of course shown at length in the Star Wars movies. Okay, now if you'd like to see any more Star Wars characters, I will of course be happy to do them. I've previously done Boba Fett. I believe people would like to see Chewbacca, they'd like to see R2-D2, and they'd like to see C-3PO. But if you've got any more that you'd like to see, please let me know, and I will of course do them. I'm also interested to hear what your favourite moments with Darth Vader were. Mine will always be that moment in The Empire Strikes Back. And this is going to be spoilers for anyone who hasn't seen The Empire Strikes Back. This is the bit where he's on the Death Star and he says to, I think it's Han Solo, Han Solo, I am your father. And Han Solo reacts in a very negative way to this. Despite, you know, the fact that he's just revealed to him that he could potentially be one of the most protected people in the galaxy. But he reacts in a negative way, and you know, it's all fun and games really. Now of course the lightsaber, which is red, so I'm not going to draw a beam here because we'll draw that separately. Now that grill that he uses, and there's also another triangle at the bottom with, I think, dots coming out there, and a radar, and that nose. There we go. Okay, now it's time for some colour and to complete that saber. So the centre of a lightsaber is white and the outside is kind of the flashy colour. So we'll draw that like that. Okay, and there's just some lights and whatnot on his chest plating. And this is going to be a really interesting technique for you to copy, guys. I'm going to draw some reflections from the lightsaber on his costume. Despite the fact that it is a black costume, we're just going to do some shading all around the areas where the lightsaber would naturally hit. So, around the penis area, the underside of the right foot, little finger, and the astral beam that's over here. Okay, a little bit there as well. Right, now we want to draw a lot of this is actually grey, but we can give it some more black shading in a second. But the grey is really just to show the definition of the piece. If you were to do the whole thing in black, if you were to colour all of this in, I'm not necessarily saying it would look bad, but you wouldn't be able to see any of the detailing that you've put a lot of hard work into doing. So just give it quite a heavy layer of grey. And then we'll move on back to this to do some heavier black marks. And again on the undersides where there's shading. And here. Okay, now just a little bit of blue in the middle where there's also more lights. Okay, and there you have it, guys. It's Darth Vader. Thanks very much for watching, as always. Subscribe, and if you would like to see a character, please let me know. Cheers, guys.